So I got this thing a couple of weeks ago, and I really just gotta share it with you guys. Probably the coolest thing that I own to advertise my business. Nope, that's my scanner. Oh, I remember. These little guys. Now this is just 10 black cards. You wouldn't really think much about it, but if you've ever thought that you needed business cards and you wanted to kind of be a little bit tech forward, there's some ads that you're gonna end up getting if you search anything like that, and that's what happened to me. I'm just gonna click on a couple YouTube videos, and I bet I'll get one of these ads within the first like 5 ads. Number 1. Nope. Number 2. No ad. Number 3. Number 4. I wanna see ads. I've only seen one so far. Nope. Nope. Alright, I've been trying to get these ads, and they are not giving me ads, so you're just gonna have to believe me. But let me show you what these ads would be. So I'm not even seeing it here, but if you look up this kind of virtual business card thing, you get like Linq, and then this other company called Ovou down here. Don't buy from those companies. It's so easy to make your own for so much cheaper. I know I'm a serious mess, but we're living in a warehouse for a reselling business and for a van build out, so that's kind of where it is today. But honestly, the only reason that I think that you might want to get those cards instead of one of these is either you don't want to customize it yourself, or you really like the platform that they have. Thing is though, the Linq cards are $15 base. The Ovou cards, I looked it up because I saw that they were sponsoring some smaller creators, and so I was like, oh, maybe I can get a free card of these. I think it'll be beneficial for you guys to have one of these, especially when you're out. It's a really cool, memorable thing. But then I looked up how much the card was. Granted, it's metal, but it's $80. $80! For a business card. I was honestly about to pull the trigger on getting a Linq card. Then I decided to look up on Amazon if there were any off-brand ones, because a lot of times those are all the same supplier somewhere overseas. Sometimes the manufacturer or someone who is able to get it cheaper and sell it cheaper will sell it on Amazon or something like that. But on Amazon, I kept just getting, whenever I would look up digital business cards, just these NFC cards. And so I bought a pack of 10 of them because my wife Carissa, who owns like a digital marketing, graphic design kind of business, told me that
I can make that for you for really cheap.
I really didn't think that I could get into that kind of side of things. She knows how to do some programming. And I thought that was great because I was like, okay, I don't want to have to deal with the programming side of this. That's what sounds difficult. And she thinks that she could do this. So I'm going to buy this 10 pack for literally $9 for 10 of them. And so I ended up getting them, but we were really busy at that time. And Chris didn't really have time to make anything, but I am a little impatient. So I decided to see if I would be able to make it myself. Literally after watching one YouTube video, I realized how super easy it was to make this because of just an app on the App Store. And I guess I should probably show you what this does first. So inside of this card right here, there's a chip. And it works with most smartphones because right back here, there's an NFC chip reader. So if I put the top of my phone towards the middle of that card, you'll get a pop-up, and it's just going to open to my link tree. So all you have to do is click on that. And now when I'm out and about, if someone's interested in my YouTube channel, they can go ahead and go there. If they're interested in the Story Travelers YouTube channel, which is coming soon, they can go there. Or if it's a local sale for some of my reselling business, they could just pay me through PayPal Me. There's a ton of link aggregator sites like that. I just have Linktree right now, and it's free to have. But the way that I was able to get my Linktree onto this card seems difficult, but it's really easy. All it is this little app down here called NFC Tools.
That's the one I made.
Oh. Carissa made one too, and she just gave it to me. And it's branded?
Branded for you, unbranded with Linktree.
Ooh. Let's see the one that Carissa made. I haven't even used this yet. So it pulls up a QR code, and then, well, that's nice. That's even nicer. It's got my YouTube, my Instagram, the Story Travelers YouTube and Instagram, and then I'm sure I could just add another link for PayPal. And by clicking one of those, it goes, well, I have my YouTube template on there, but it goes straight to YouTube. Now that's way cooler because you could basically put whatever you want on this card, as long as it's up to like 32 characters of information or one QR code. And my wife said if you want something specialized and branded like that, you can just go to carissacreative.net and go to the contact page there, and she can hook you up. But even if you just want to do everything yourself and be really easy, if you create a Linktree or any of those other sites, you can link it to your business, or you can link it to your social media or to that PayPal link like I showed you. All you have to do is go into this app, NFC Tools. First off, it can read the chip, but more importantly is write right here. So we'll click write, and then what you have to do is add a record. And then you can do text, URL, custom URL, application, social network. YouTube isn't a social network on this, I don't know why. But if we just go to custom URL, then we're going to put something in. And we're going to program one of these new ones since I already have mine pre-programmed. So let's see if this is enough characters or too few. Carissa Creative. I think you have to put in the HTTPS, but let's just see. So now that we have that record there, all you have to do is write. It says 24 bytes, and that's enough because I think it could be up to 30. All right, now it is written. Man, I really need to eat. But now if we just go back to the normal thing. All right, so it didn't work like that. Now, we're just going to go ahead and change that to https://carissacreative.net. Do the same thing, hit write. And it's going to ask you to approach an NFC tag. All done. Now when we pull that up, okay, now it will work. We'll open up carissacreative.net, and you have a card for $9 and a free app on the App Store that'll take you wherever you want to go on the internet so that you can advertise your business. The cool thing too is you can have different ones for different purposes. Even though this one has both my YouTube channel and the YouTube channel that we're going to be doing about our travels on it already, if I wanted separate ones, I can do that. Because this is just a black card, you can't put too much around it. You can't put it like metal because there's a chip inside of it. But if you just wanted to get a plastic like skin coating, you could customize this to whatever you want it to be. And you can get a big sheet of a skin of whatever print that you want to go over these. You can put it over all 10 of your cards. That way, instead of paying $15 per card or $80 per card, even for your whole team, you'd be able to do all of that yourself for way cheaper. And that means that essentially for $1, less than $1, because this is 90-cent card, you're gonna have unlimited business cards. And every time that I've shown this to someone, it's been a memorable thing. And they've talked to me about it later as well, because this is just a really cool thing. If you go up to someone, they're like, oh, I would love to check out your YouTube channel. Instead of saying, oh, search Anthony Bodanza on YouTube, if I just whip out this card and be like, oh yeah, take out your phone. And then they're able to open it up. And I'll go straight to all my information to my YouTube channel. I've been advertised to a bunch by these companies, and I want to be able to save you guys a lot of money, because spending $15 to $80 can be worth it. They might have a good platform. You might rather just do that, but for how easy it is to just put in a URL on a free app, and you could change that anytime on any of these cards just by rewriting over it. So if your links do change, you could change everything. Just do that. And I'll have a link to these super cheap cards down in the description. You can also, Chris didn't want to do this because she preferred the black aesthetic, but if you're putting skins over your cards, you can get white ones for $6.50, or you can even get these tags that you could put on the back of your phone. And NFC technology can be used for a bunch of applications. This is the only one that I care about because it's a really easy way to advertise my business. Speaking of business, if you really need to learn the numbers in your business, watch this. If you want to learn how I buy things for my Amazon FBA business and make money that way, watch this. Hopefully I wasn't too much of a mess for you today. Peace.